Welcome back to Let's Play with Honey in Minecraft. Alright, so I have finished off the organizing anyway. I still want to put some furnishings here and there, but I finished off the organizing, so yay! I've got a nice clean floor with no more just chests willy-nilly everywhere. Did a couple of different things on the paintings. I changed that one out, and I put one here which wasn't there. Also, I really liked how this one looked, sort of framed right there like that, and just a nice 1x2. So I definitely had to do that over here. It just looked so good. So I did that, and I want to do a quick run through just to show you my chests, kind of put things where I could put them. I actually almost forgot about the barn. And I thought, wow, I have a lot less than I thought. I kind of rearranged those chests down below and then remembered, wait, where's my stone? Where's my nether brick? And of course, I had those 3 double chests in the funny farm out there. So I thought it'd be good to have my spare armor and such if I died right there at the bed. So I had to go back out and grab all that and keep going. But you know what? I really didn't mind because it snowed the entire time that I was moving things back and forth. And it was just beautiful. I really loved it. Again, look, it's not just, storage splat. It is back to a nice, neat, organized farm. All my little animal bits. Ooh, I'm going to need you. Yeah, that's probably good. So I thought that was a really good thing. I want to actually go down to the basement because I need to grab some things here so I can show you as well this new chest. I decided to go ahead and put the nether stuff down here, mostly because it's not something I'm going to want to grab all the time. So when I do grab it, it will be, kind of right where I need it. And I thought that was probably just best. Let's see, is there anything else I want from here? No, but I do want to go ahead and make one more stone hoe because I'll probably need it. And you're probably wondering, what in the world are we going to do today for our project? Oh, I love that I don't have to till this, by the way. Ooh, I did destroy, but I have plenty of seeds. I did destroy grass seed. That wasn't very smart. But how how often am I going to do that versus having to sneak and not trample everything? I really, really love that feature. That's one of those things that's strictly for the players, Those little touches that help the player really, really are nice. So obviously, I've got kind of a farm thing going here. I've got my barn, I've got my farm house, and I was really thinking about that while I was doing all the moving around and how I really like this sort of a farm theme. Oops. I almost forgot about this. I have to decide what I'm going to do. It's kind of a cool feature, so I'll have to think about that one. Let me know if you have any ideas too. Maybe it'll end up opening it up and having a stairway down there. It could be my underground pond or my frozen fishing area. I did clear out this area a bit. So like I said, I got to thinking about how much I really like the feel the of the farm. Just that sort of barnyard feel. It looks great out here with the plains, at least in my opinion. I think it looks great to have something out there, and it's a good option to work with for the plains because oops, I hadn't quite finished over here. Because instead of just having, plain fields or converting it totally with with lots of trees like I've done over here, you can utilize that and have a plain biome become a farmland. And, a few episodes ago, I asked my subscribers, I've already marked off the middle here, I've asked my subscribers to give me an idea of what they might like to see me build. Kind of a real-time build creation, talk with everybody. And I had some great responses, I really did. But a lot of those responses were kind of epic builds, really huge, tremendous builds, and that really wasn't what I was looking for. I guess it's kind of my fault. I wasn't very clear. Ooh, I don't like how that attaches. I have to fix that. I didn't really want an epic build. I wanted more of a project, a building, a feature to go with what I have right here, like the barn or, a fountain or, just something like this, a field. And that's what I was kind of thinking. So, with that in mind, I thought of two projects that I want to do just because of the farm feel. And one of them is this field. And it's going to be a fallow field because, of course, it's winter and the land needs to have time to rest. Oh, nice. I needed that extra stack anyway. Really like the feel of that. And I know that the snow is going to come like it did while I was doing the rearranging of everything. And it's going to cover most of this up. And that's okay. In my mind, when I look out, I'm still going to see the fallow field that is resting and covered in snow. And I'll know that it's tilled under. And even when it's covered up and really not anymore. And I'm totally okay with that. I am going to have to go ahead and clear this though, because it's just really going to annoy me if I don't do that. So I thought I would do that. And then, if you've got a big field and you're looking for barnyard type things, farmland type projects, why not do a silo? So I think that's the other thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do a grain silo to go with my field here, stored up for the winter. And I'm thinking probably up there somewhere, near the barn, near the house, maybe up on one of those little short ledges. So that's much better, although you need to have some dirt there. There we go. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to come along here and pick out the stones that are in my field and replace them with dirt. You gotta, tend the land, get rid of all the rocks, and we'll get it farmed up. I took the time to collect, whoops, I took the time to collect some tall grass. In fact, that's probably what I need to have up now. Let's see here. Won't need you. I will need you. I want to put grass seed down first as I kind of hoe things up and, till the land. And I want to put some tall grass. If you ever look at a field, oh, I don't have to worry about stepping on this. Oh, nice. If you ever look at a field that's fallow, you usually see a series of crops that have kind of come up late where the seeds germinated late in the season, and so they didn't get harvested. And you can also see, oops, must not be a water source around here. Better hurry up and get some grass in before it poofs, dries up. You can also usually see um, a little bit left over or weed, kind of growing over. And sometimes you'll even leave a section that's not touched because you're leaving it for the birds or the animals for some reason, or you just let it turn under, to put nitrogen back into your fields. So I thought it was kind of a neat idea to take some of the tall grass to be kind of like, weeds that are growing in, and to leave a section that's more planted in a row where it was intentionally left, and to go ahead and, oh, I don't want to plow the middle. That's why I left that marked. I'll leave those. And to leave a section for the birds. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's get a few more random bits and go sleep for the night. I don't have a fence in here and I really don't want that blowing up, so we'll do that real quick and come right back to finish it off. So now that you know my plan, let me know what you think. Do you like the idea of the silo? How do you like the idea of the farm? Have any of you, developed a whole little farm area? And what ideas do you have? I'd love to hear from you. My subscribers are the best. I'd also love to hear from you if you are actually playing. Oh, yes. See, that's perfect. You can see it, but it's kind of in the distance. I love that. In fact, got to kind of do our creeper checks. So let's do that real quick too. And I really probably should get rid of that pressure plate on the outside because I would just hate to have a creeper, or zombie wouldn't be too bad, but have some critter walk in and surprise me in my house. Anyway, let me know if you are doing anything with the new snapshots. I tend to keep the game strictly with a proper official release and not really mess around with the snapshots. I'm thinking this far corner will be my left, maybe over here a bit, with the snapshots, but there's some really cool things in them this last bit, and I am really curious what everybody thinks. I know already, just from a map maker sense, whether it's Race for the Wool or adventure maps, that a lot of talk is on this latest snapshot with the anvil, which of course is raising the height up, and it basically, well, not basically, it does. It doubles the height of the world. So it can be 256 blocks high. And I think that is really, really interesting because, I mean, like, think about Co's. That's perfect. Just a little corner left. Just a little corner left for the birds. Let's go ahead and get our grass here too. Think about Co's owl box and how he has a really kind of a vertigo-inducing tall Race for the Wool map. Well, can you imagine if he made that even taller? Oh, first thing I thought of was Owlbox when I realized that they were increasing it. I mean, it's really cool, don't get me wrong. It's really interesting and cool for just regular worlds to have that kind of height, to be able to build, skyscrapers galore, Godzilla buildings. But to be able to have like a Race for the Wool or an adventure map, even taller, is really pretty cool. So I think maybe we'll put 2 over there. It's really a neat concept, and so I'm really curious to see how that develops and what that happens. Got our little bit of weed here and there, especially in the middle where it's not plowed over. Oh, I do like that. I might grab a little bit more seed though. So obviously that is a tremendous change that's going to affect a lot of things. I mean, just that Star Wars that I did recently. If we had even more height, how much more empty space could you have to work with? It's really just kind of you know what, I've got seeds out here. It's kind of an interesting idea, and I think it's really, really nice to get to do that. There's a ton of other pretty cool things in the snapshots, but I know we didn't get to everything, but I definitely want to hear from you guys. If you're playing it, what do you think of it? Are you having fun? Is there something that you found that's a really cool feature? Yeah, I'm just sort of reading up on it now. It's not been something I've done a lot of focusing with. Is there anything that that I haven't even thought of that's really, really cool? You let me know your thoughts because I think you guys just rock and I would love to continue chatting with you throughout the week. So step back and take a look at how that is. Now imagine the snow covering everything. Oh, and you know what I didn't tell you guys? Oh, I can't believe that. Do you want to know why I picked the nether brick color, the nether fence for this project? Not because it kind of ties into the roof, although it does, but because it gives that feel of age, doesn't it? I think that's really cool. You know, like how cedar turns colors and ages. Some would darken, some would lighten. So I thought that would be a nice touch to have the aged, old, hard wood sort of a look there. So when I see this, I see weathered, loved, and worn fence, not nether brick, not nether fortresses. Same with my roof. When I see it, to me that is old and weathered, and this is a fresh repair, upkeep for the newer barn building. So anyway, that's kind of what I see when I look at it. I know. I guess maybe I'm sort of a role player at heart. I hope you guys had some fun with my build. Tell me what you think. I can't wait for the next snow to kind of cover it all up. Till next time, guys. Bye.